The mental health check-in this week, we're taking a closer look at a question at the core of mental health awareness. How much is too much? Some experts are starting to conclude over-awareness could actually be making things worse.
Plus, we're going to break down new research suggesting that ChatGPT might actually rival human therapists in some areas.
Joining us now for more on the latest mental health headlines is psychotherapist Dr. Robi Ludwig. Dr. Ludwig, good morning. Let's start with something interesting from psychology today. We were just referencing, suggesting that focusing too much on mental health could make people feel worse instead of better. What do you think about that?
This was a really interesting study which looked at the impact raising mental health awareness can have. And obviously, it's a good thing to raise mental health awareness, but how are we raising it? So in some cases, it can get people to worry about themselves unnecessarily, where they're almost self-diagnosing. They may take a normal reaction they're having to an event and pathologize it and make themselves schizophrenic. I'm exaggerating. So it's really interesting to look at how this information is being disseminated to make sure it's accurate and that the nuances are being conveyed.
Let's talk about a new study that looks at the impact of therapy animals. The journal Pets looked at how therapy dogs help first-year college students, and the results pretty compelling and maybe not surprising. These programs are linked to lower stress, less depression, reduced anxiety. I think that's a common thing now in colleges around finals time. You suddenly see these cute little dogs wandering around campuses. Well, why do they have such a powerful effect?
Well, animals have the ability to give us unconditional love and to help us feel understood. And when you are feeling down or worried or stressed, the ability to be able to focus on an animal that's giving us so much back really does help. And this study revealed, I think most importantly, not only did it stabilize some moods and reduce worry, it increased self-compassion, which I think is really important. The study looked at kids, college kids who had animals. I think that's important to note. But what's there not to love about being in the presence of a loving dog?
The dogs are also whispering the answers to the students.
That must be why, yeah.
So much easier.
Yeah, that too.
Before you go, this is what we've been talking a lot about. This recent study, it looked at whether people could tell the difference between written responses when it comes to therapy from expert therapists, but then also those generated by ChatGPT. The report found ChatGPT kind of rivals human therapists. Can you break down more of what the study found and what you think this could mean for the future of mental health support?
Well, ChatGPT is a wonderful tool, and it does provide us access to really incredible information. The power of therapy has to do with the human connection. It's not only intellectual, giving the right answers to a patient at the right time, but it is your humanness as a therapist that the patient is connecting to, where they can have a corrective emotional experience, where they can reenact certain aspects of their life that are causing them harm. So while it's really great to have access to ChatGPT and the information it provides, it's really the human connection that is a large part of the healing process in therapy.
ChatGPT does not offer a ton of empathy, I'm guessing, or some of those just facial expressions you need when you're talking with someone who's a therapist.
Or life experience that one is providing to their patients.
That's a really good point.
We're not there yet. So I'm not being replaced by a bot yet. It could happen, but not yet.
You're not. We will not call on a bot for our weekly check-in. Dr. Ludwig, thank you so much. Good to have you.
Thank you.